Hello and welcome back to my channel for another Lego City build. This one's only going to be a short video as I'm still waiting for parts to progress. I have had a few issues with car repairs that have put this on a hold for quite some time. But I've just got a bit of an update video to try and do a few minor improvements. I have got a lot of these like 3-stemmed bladed grass, and I thought using just a lot of these to cover up a lot of the studded areas, but in between you can still see like the square edging of all the plates. So I'm deciding to start taking away these for now, and then placing a lot more of them down first, and then placing the 3 studded stems the 3 stems on top of that, just to try and cover up a lot more studs, a lot of like square edging. Might make it look more of a bit of a forest floor rather than square edges and studs. Also as well at the top there, where you can still kind of see its step layers and the edging, the straight edges. So I think I might have to just use a lot more of these 3 leaves and just put them all the way along, just layer them and layer them, just see how it looks. I'm just not liking how you can still see the square edges. I don't really know how other people tend to get around it, whether they're better at smoothing things off and layering them rather than just big huge steps. So I'm going to give that a go and see how it tends to turn out. This is just a bit of an improvement video rather than a progressive video, but see how this turns out. So I'm going to start from around here. Already made a start with some of them there. Just kind of hide some studs, gives it a better look to it. definitely looks a bit better, covering up a lot of the studs. But I'm also using a lot less 3-stemmed blades of grass. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. It is covering up the studs, and it is covering like the square edging. So I might just carry on with pulling them all over and just see how it goes. Because that bit there, and then also there, tends to look a lot better than that there, where you can see all those studs and just a few blades of grass showing. And then also there, you can still see all the square edging, the blocks. So I think I am just going to cover as much as I can with the 3 leaf studs as I can. Because I think that doesn't look too bad. You tend to see the 3 leaves first before you notice the 3 blades of grass. Looking at that doesn't actually look too bad now. Starting to cover a lot more studs on the ground. Just kind of looks like it spaces the blades of grass out a bit more. So in a way it looks a bit better as it's covering studs, but then the blades of grass are probably spaced out further apart. But I'm going to keep going and just see if it can hide a lot of the blocks, the studs. Obviously some of the 3-leaved studs, obviously some of them have a stud showing. But that doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure if that tree is going to stay here or whether or not just move it. They don't look too bad, but they just seem a bit bland and boring. Might have to just make a lot more trees out of them. Well, and there we have my kind of end build for today for my improvements. Has done pretty well to cover up a lot of the studs. Obviously you still see some, but you can't really go and cover all of them. Doesn't look too bad. There's some areas where I could probably put some more, but pretty much like everything else, I'm running out quite quickly of everything. Try and put that one in there. Make an order of some parts and think that'll last a while. I'll order that amount, and then before you know it, bag's running low. So I was expecting to get some of this leafed up, but again I'm running low. That's starting to look quite nice now. Quite like that area. These 3 leafed ones, they're a big help. I could do with about a couple of hundred of them. That might make the whole build way better. But for now, that is all I can do. I am trying to close this gap here, along here. I kind of want it a couple of studs long, but then more vegetation around here and there. And then this bit, I'm going to just put some brown plates down, and then it can just be like a mudded walk path from the cabin there, comes down this hill, which does need a lot more smoothing out, and then around this way up to that river, which again, still waiting for some blue tiles for finishing that. That is my end build for now, for this video. I think this might be part 6 or part 5. So yeah, not much of a build video, but it was just a bit of an improvement video. Just wanted to try something out to see if it kind of makes it look better, and in my opinion it does. I'm not too sure about the different coloured leaf bits. These ones kind of wanted it breaking up with like the different shades of green, but I'm not too sure on the light ones. It does help breaking it up, I guess, not just being the same green. But I'll definitely have to get some of them ordered from Brick Owl, and then hopefully in the next few days I'm going to do part 8, I think. So if you did really enjoy this video, I'm not expecting much, give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, even better. Be able to catch up on the next content and the progress of this as and when it's done. So thanks for watching, catch you on the next one.